How'd you feel about last year overall?
I felt good about it. You know, I'm in my cart right now. I'm gonna get me my lights and my mic back. So that's something I want to change this year.
For the
So
lights and your mic?
I want to keep doing it on my phone. I don't want to do it on my computer. So I'm just gonna get the equipment for my phone.
Why do you like your computer better than your phone? I mean, your phone better than your computer?
Um, I just like the versatility.
Oh, okay.
But there's mics for phones.
Oh,
There's phones, so
yeah.
uh,
I'm gonna get
I
some
already
of
got
those too, just in case I
that.
ever go off of. If I'm away from my studio, I want to get some of those.
Well, and with my computer, it was just always I could never. The phone do it sometime, but just not as much as the computer. The connection issues. I just
Yeah.
have less
Oh,
phone.
I always have issues, so
Yeah, well, when I'm
work on that. Got to keep it.
always having issues, like sometimes was good and then sometimes wasn't. It just got now that was getting too frustrating. Wondering when I was gonna cut off. Um,
Yeah.
and I just really don't have those type of problems with the phone. But I'm like, I can make the quality of the phone better though. So that's what I'm gonna do before we get started again. But I liked the material, like the conversation for that. I mean, I hate,
Any specific subjects that you like more than like that you favored more than others?
our favorite relational subjects.
As far as our intellectual, relational, we did. It ended up being good conversations relationally.
Yeah, I favor those. Um, I'm trying to think what would be second on my list. It'll probably be relational, practical, spiritual.
Yeah, I like the spiritual stuff. I like talking to the pastors.
Yeah, I know that's your stuff.
um, um, I was gonna say, of course, I like the conversation. I think the conversation is good. I think we've got to a level of comfortability. Like
I would.
we can do it on the fly and make it flow, and it's gonna be good. However, I don't think
I,
that we push the envelope as far as progressing the quality of the show.
right. Yeah, I
So that
agree.
kind of goes back to what you were saying as far as just upgrading equipment, upgrading whatever. There's a lot of things that we did as far as format wise that we didn't really touch on because we were comfortable hitting it at the, we can do it and it's going to work and it's going to be good. But I don't think
Right.
we really pushed ourselves as much as we could as far as just the overall quality of the product.
I agree with them.
Um,
I definitely think there's so much left on the table just for the page too. Um,
well, this is going to be my issue with the page though. Because if we're gonna record the stuff and then they're gonna delete the videos off of the page after
I know.
14 days or whatever the case is, I'm like, all right, now I'm part of me starting to wonder what's the purpose of the page if all of the videos
But
gonna be deleted. So I don't
yeah,
know. Maybe if there's no way we can keep the stuff on the page, then we really may have to concentrate pushing the activity over to the YouTube page
okay. And
where
the
our
YouTube,
content is actually gonna be.
right?
What'd you say?
Said the YouTube page is up and going.
Yes. So the stuff that I've been recording on there, it's on the page.
Okay.
So where is it at? Let me I'll send you the whatchamacallit, so you know how to get there.
Well, then I was gonna say this then for the Facebook page. This even makes it even more important. If the videos are gonna disappear off the Facebook page, then it probably needs to be some different type of engagement for the Facebook page than just a video. So that's something we could work on this year. It's like, what is it? What is different type of engagement we can do for the Facebook?
Okay. You have any ideas off top, or just something we got to think about?
Yeah. So we could think of either a twice a week or 3 times a week rotation of something different. Like it could be one day it's an inspirational quote, one day a question, one day a video or something of something interesting. And you could set it up where, I mean, you could plan that out for a month without you having to touch it, really, because you could preset stuff to post.
And then the other thing we can do as well, because all of our lives will be deleted, but if we, because we really got to get into doing shorts and chopping up pieces of videos, and we can start redirecting the reels to the page, because the reels are not going to disappear. So that's maybe one of the main things we need to focus on, is clipping it up, and then we could put the reels to the Facebook page in addition to that. But then we're going to use that to redirect everything back to the YouTube. And
so the long videos, we know they on YouTube, and then we can start doing some shorter stuff on the Facebook page to keep that page. Because I mean, we have like 400 followers now on the Facebook page.
I don't do much with that page at all, tell you the truth.
No, but I'm just saying, like, they just sitting there.
Right.
So
right. So we got working to our advantage. And okay, that now what about Instagram? I don't know much at all about Instagram or TikTok or anything like that.
Now, I would say for TikTok, we should create a TikTok page once we start getting our shorts together, because we could definitely have a TikTok page full of our shorts. We could have an Instagram page full of shorts until we like figure out that process. I don't know what the point, it's no real point to me in doing an Instagram or TikTok until we get 10 shorts we can start the pages with.
Okay. Yeah, but outside of that, I mean, I enjoy the conversations. I think the conversations go really well.
Yeah, yes, it definitely is time to do more admin work.
So is there anything you want to see more from a conversational or content standpoint?
No, I like our content. I don't have.
What do you like most about it?
I just think it's a healthy exchange of ideas. So, and we don't talk about stuff we don't want to talk about. So, I mean, it's nothing like, if I say I don't want to talk about that, we don't talk about it. If it's something you don't want to talk about. So, I mean, it's like, there's nothing to dislike when you just get to talk about stuff you want to talk about. I mean,
right.
on some level, I mean, it might be something you want to talk about a little bit more, but I mean, I don't think neither one of us just sitting around talking about something we absolutely have no interest in.
Right. And the thing I like still is that our conversation is very, very 99.9% organic. Like,
right.
It's still just us having a conversation.
That's why I said an exchange. Like it's not
Right.
We finna just make up something to fight about, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, no, I like the conversation. I like the topics. I
Do you
like the.
feel that there? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say at first, I was struggling with the not doing specifics too often, but I kind of like, I like that now that we don't have to
What do
try
you
to.
mean not doing specifics?
Not trying. We don't got to stay current. Like talk about what's happening.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And see, this is another thing and that's why I knew why, even from pre-thinkers, I knew why I didn't want to do it. But even going over it now, it makes it even that much more confirming to me. Like when I've been playing these videos.
It don't matter. It could have been yesterday.
Yeah. And it's still just as relevant. If we were talking about some current issues and stuff like that, then it would, like we did, which was fun, but we got it on our archive, the Alabama brawl.
It's
That was
fun.
good.
Like,
right. Replayability, it doesn't have replayability to it. Right. So much. And then when me and Antoine did the Kendrick and Drake battle, yeah, that's all fun. And we can do that sometimes, but if that's the majority of what we do, then that content loses its later down the line. It won't have the same punch to it or relevance.
Yeah, no, I love seeing all of the stuff go back up, and it's like people asking y'all doing a marathon because it don't look like, oh, y'all replaying something from years ago, or 3 years ago, because you don't know when we did it. So yeah, no, that's really cool.
So do you feel that there's any of our 5 topics that we are neglecting more than others?
I'm still not clear what the difference between an emotional and a relational topic is.
It could be emotional stuff that's not relational.
Well, then we're ignoring the emotional then, because I don't know.
Okay. Maybe dig into more emotional. That's probably your fault.
I know we, but I don't know what we talking about that's emotional.
We talked about dying.
Okay. That's emotional. You're right.
We talked about, I can't pull it up right now, but I'm saying there's certain things we talk about that they have emotional elements to it.
We let the intellectual.
Okay. Is there anything outside of our 5 categories that we want to tap into more? I'm still not big on political stuff that much, but I mean, we could if you wanted to. Okay, let's say this. What are 3 other areas that's not on our category list that are categories? Like, okay, political, sports and entertainment. We don't really, those are other categories.
I'm trying to think anything else.
We touch philosophy to some degree.
And that's intellectual. I guess that would be under the intellectual category.
Yeah.
I think about the politics to a certain extent. It don't have to be, but a lot of times it is. Politics and sports and entertainment are still talking about something that's currently happening.
Right.
So I don't know how we add that with our rule about like staying away from a bunch of current stuff.
No, I'm not saying we have to add it.
Yeah, no, I know what
you're saying. Or we have to stay away from it. It's just, I don't think it's on our radar that much.
And I mean,
even though I like sports, I'm not interested in talking about sports with you.
You shouldn't be.
Right, exactly.
And I can talk about politics. It's just not something. I don't even want to say. I think you even get excited about it. It just withers my soul at this point. So it's not something that I want to spend a bunch of time on.
Yeah.
Antoine
And
called me.
anything political for me will probably
Oh,
break down or curve into some social.
Antoine called me talking about, guess what your president did? I said, I don't want to know. He was like, no, you have to know this. I'm like, no, I don't. He was like, yes, you do. You have to know this.
What was that? What do you have to know?
That they kidnapped the Venezuelan president.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy.
Actually have to know this. I was like, oh God, why do I know?
So Ivory, that's one of my rules. I don't look for anything, but if it's big enough, it'll make it to my ears.
It'll find you.
And I wasn't looking for it, and somehow it still made it to my ears. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but I, we definitely can do a show about what it takes to get dual citizenship and what that looked like. That's what I want. Because that's what's on my bingo list right now. Who will let me get another passport or visa in case I need to run up out of here?
I wouldn't mind doing church pop culture.
Like what?
Like
You mean like talking about this dress?
Like say what?
You mean like talking about this dress?
Yeah, stuff like that. Because it leads into a bigger conversation.
Well, you know what? I thought about the dress thing, but I'm like, we did a whole show on modesty already, which is the
Right.
large.
But I'm not saying we had to talk about the dress. I'm just saying stuff like that.
I'm like, we talked about the larger conversation around that, which is to me, the larger conversation is modesty and like, what do you believe that is? And I mean, but it's been like 2 or 3 years ago. I mean, we could definitely talk about modesty.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Just because we talked about it once, some stuff can circle back around, and the conversation will usually go in a different direction.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't need to do a show about her dress, but I mean, we definitely people.
So, what did you think about the dress?
I mean, it was inappropriate. I mean, it's nothing rocket science. Like this, okay, some stuff is not.
Where were they going? Where were they going?
They were going to a college fundraiser. Like a black college fundraiser.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. But
It
Quentin, it don't matter.
This
It don't matter where
this
they
is
was
the
going.
thing.
Quentin, it don't matter.
It plays a little difference depending on where you're going.
If you in the islands by yourself on your honeymoon and somebody happened to take a picture, that I give it to you then.
Or if you're going to some type of gala and a secular event that's not a Christian thing, y'all want to go out and be y'all.
You're not secular and you at a place where people are going to be taking pictures of you. It doesn't matter if you went to a secular event. You're not a secular person.
I get that, but I'm saying it would be less of a thing as if you were going to a pastor's appreciation dinner.
Well, I'm saying this was a secular event.
Right. And again, that's still a lesser thing than you going to a pastor's appreciation dinner. But you going to what'd you say, a fundraiser for HBCU? So it's still all adults there. I'm saying it makes a difference. Now, it can still be inappropriate, but the level of inappropriateness
this is
there's
how
a meter of it.
We jumped at this point as a church, Quentin. Because there would have been a time, right? Forget the design, forget that it's flesh covered to mimic that you nude underneath these things. Forget all of it, right? Forget the clip, forget all of it. There would have been a time just going somewhere as a first lady or even a Christian lady, right? in skin tight clothing where you know people are going to be photographing you will be considered inappropriate without lines drawing us all to your crotch.
I gotta pull up this picture again.
Don't pull it up. Pull it up. Don't.
I gotta relook at this picture again.
Pull it up. So
he said all of the lines directing to say focus here. Focus here.
Taking us to the middle. So, like, forget all of that.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Okay. So there would have been a time that exact same dress in all black would have been inappropriate.
Okay, but Ivory, just because there was a time that it would have been inappropriate, some of that stuff don't mean that it should have been considered appropriate. If you got even a loose dress and it's a millimeter above your knee, then it's inappropriate. Like some of that stuff that they was getting too carried away with too.
I'm agreeing with you that people took it too far, but once we get into the point where something on you is so tight, there is no curve of your body left to an imagination.
No.
And you a first lady.
She's not no first lady. She's the wife of a pastor. Why don't we do that? Let's get rid of the first lady term anyway, because y'all not.
Okay, forget it. Don't say first lady. You're the wife of a pastor. You represent a pastor and his church as his wife.
You just represent the being the wife of a pastor. You don't even represent the whole church.
You do, but I'm sure some of them don't want you to.
Right. But yeah, go ahead.
I'm just saying, and this is the thing. I ain't mad. Just call a spade a spade.
I agree with that. I ain't mad either. Call spade a spade. You doing a little too over justifying it. Like, you know what? That's why I like Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin, when he be out there wilding, he be like, you know what, y'all, I be playing too much. I'm sorry.
I be playing too much. What would it look like
I
to
be out
like,
there and I just be doing what I do, and then I look around, I be like, I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I be doing.
You know what I would have appreciated, Quentin? Him getting up and being like, y'all know I picked that dress, and you know, me and my wife just got married. We wilding a little bit because we
just say that. Yeah, say we pushing envelopes on them, y'all.
We pushed it a little bit.
We might do it again, but we may try to dial it back some. But yeah,
she mine. I'm proud. I wanted to show her off. We cutting up a little bit.
Great.
Well, and people can still be mad, but who cares? You okay? Right. You right. Y'all just got married.
Y'all now you trying to rewrite the boundaries of scripture and what's permissible, and like you trying to fit your new agenda now.
To fit your new agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is what happens, and I think this is the real danger, right? You don't get to then go tell the 16-year-old, the 18, 20-year-old, the 22-year-old who not married and who trying to still figure it out, they got a different standard.
Right.
Don't be out there dressing like that. You're gonna catch the wrong thing, or you go. But that's what they try to do. It
or you encourage them to dress like that, and then they keep wondering why they get all these horn dogs up in their DMs all the time.
Know what type of attention these type of clothes bring to you, and this is your example, and you can't that you marketing yourself this way is not gonna have an impact on the people who follow you, because it just does.
Right.
But like, am I mad? I'm mad because when I go out on vacation, all the dresses is little, but you know.
Yeah, and what? Just where do we get to the place we got to try to justify everything? Like, yeah, you know what? It might be a little bit over the edge.
You don't have to
I'm
justify.
looking at it. I can agree. That might be over the edge.
You
And just that's what it is. We over the edge a little bit.
and you know, Quinn, sometimes I come back from vacation and I do my reels and my real type or scandalous stuff. I make them the fastest video, but I still want it in there.
It's gonna be
But if
quick.
somebody paused it and sent it to me and been like, now, Sister Ivory, now, what is going on with this dress? I ain't gonna be like, I'm a grown woman.
No, such. I'm in my 40s. I'm just trying to.
I was
trying to get the rest.
40s. You know, I didn't lost.
I'm trying to enjoy the rest of this 40 bodies before flip over to the 50s.
You know, you be feeling yourself a little bit, but you're right. You're right. I'm just you don't even gotta be that deep.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get up on Sunday like it's just because then you're gonna tell people who have a legitimate concern about how the body of Christ is being portrayed that it's because you're jealous. That's what we want.
There is sections of truth to that, but you trying to use that as the argument as to justify why you're wearing what that is just the wrong time to try to justify something. No, because what he's saying is if the dress had never been worn and this was never an issue and he just wanted to say, hey, a lot of y'all being hypocrites because you fat and you lazy and out of shape and you trying to tell other people how to monitor themselves because ain't nobody looking out for you. My pastor said that and it was totally unrelated. Like it wasn't because of nothing came up. He was like, some of y'all sisters, y'all over here trying to browbeat these younger women on what they wear. And it's like some of that got to do is because you can't wear it no more. Now let's tell a little bit of truth right here. You know, when you did have a body and you could wear it, then your mindset was a little bit different. So I mean, if you're just saying it in general principle, but trying to use that because your defense still didn't change the fact that it was an inappropriate dress.
And you know what I seen?
I'm not even saying inappropriate. I'm just what's dress inappropriate is a poor representation based upon the title that you possess.
To be. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
It's just inappropriate because I mean, yeah, anybody. I mean,
and our goal is not to get people, even if we admire and we think your wife beautiful, your goal shouldn't be to have people, old men, young, everybody lusting after your wife. And that's what's going to happen when they see the curves and the flesh colored, even if it ain't real skin. We know what it is. We know what the attempt is for it to do. And they're gonna have people lusting. They're gonna have people lusting after. Like, is that the so now when you're at church and they're, you know, now Mother so-and-so, Mother Brian or First Lady Brian, our eyes are reimagining something else when we see you.
Cleavage and lines headed to where?
And we trying to imagine, it don't matter what you wearing, we trying to imagine what it look like up under there.
And that's not, yeah. That's not what it should be.
Like I don't care what it don't matter what. Lil' Kim probably running on 50, 60 years old. And we remember that poster.
Somebody said somebody had a commentary and I thought it was good. And they was coming from both sides. They said on one side, like, we don't got nothing to be upset with this lady about. Her and her husband are aligned in their values.
Right.
They're aligned in their need for attention. I mean, no, really. And when they said it, I'm like, you're right. I mean, you
right.
knew it was gonna be, right? So like they are aligned in their seeking of attention and
they knew what this was gonna do. They knew what this was gonna do.
They are of like mind. They have found,
and he is no stranger to going viral and using clickbait. Even he's just learned how to turn it on differently. He used to use messages for clickbait in viral moments.
He found a like-minded wife. And so, like on that part, like pull back. These people are equally yoked. Now, on the other side of that, then you got to ask yourself, yoked to what though? Like, do I want to listen and follow to what y'all?
There's a certain population of people who gonna be yoked to it, or gonna be, they're gonna be okay with it.
But and I've already told you this before this even happened. Like, I feel no normally pull to even try to justify or explain
or give a rebut or give a
this is attention seeking celebrity behavior. It has nothing to do with God or the pulpit, nothing. Like, you have decided to be a celebrity, and then people want me to keep trying to explain your stuff when it's obvious. Like, you.
And you know what's funny? I'm starting to like Jamal Bryant more and more. I'll be listening to his clips. I'm like, because I used to deny it. I was like,
I love his podcast. He has actually a really good podcast.
I haven't listened to a lot of his podcast. I listen to a lot of his shorts and clips though, and some of his social stuff.
But I watch his podcast.
Yeah.
But let me say like this: even watching his podcast, I respect him more as a popular figure who believes in God, like not as
right. And that's what I've been saying for the last 10, 15 years. Like, you should just stop calling yourself a pastor. Just be in that space. Be a social activist, a political leader. You can give spiritual,
cares about the community. So it's so many good things about him.
I always said for the last 12, 13, 15 years, I just don't think you are a good representation of what a pastor should be.
No, like
especially with all that hoeing and stuff like that. But even if you're if you going viral with you and your wife, curved, you found something else to do with your time. I'm like, go for it.
Yes, but yeah, no, he definitely he's not. He never comes across like a good representation.
No. But he's starting to come off as more authentic to me for some reason. Maybe it's the podcast, or maybe it's him actually giving more time to explain his thoughts and positions. Now, again, pastor is one thing, but I do like to see more authenticity in people.
And you know what? And to that point, I guess you should give people some room to grow and change. I hate the doubling down, because I do remember he did say in his podcast, like, he even noticed that something had went wrong. He said, I was at an airport and people kept asking, could they take pictures with me? He said, I looked up and I realized nobody had asked me to pray for them. Like, when is the last time I was at where somebody said, Pastor, can you pray for me? He was like, this has gone the wrong direction. If people are asking me for pictures and ain't nobody asking me for prayer.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like,
but at the end of the day, he was like, okay, oh well, let's take this picture. let's lean into the celebrity.
Yeah. And so he might be on a journey of authenticity, and I want to take that for everybody. But this doubling down stuff, that don't help the authenticity. But we can all slip up. I won't do a show on backslide. We can all backslide.
Ooh, okay. Let's go get into it. That's a good one. Show on backslide. And I was just about to talk about it. I'm like, okay, I was like, this is gonna be hard now. How do we come up with topics that we ain't talked about already?
Okay, I don't have a lot right now, but I did have.
Okay, what else do you have? I like that one
though. Antoine, I don't know if we can make a whole show about this, but Antoine was talking about this. He called it the Sunday Scaries. So he was talking about some study people were doing where, like, the amount of anxiety people have Sunday night, like going back to work, just like how Sunday is almost ruined by just the anticipation of the work week.
Called it that started for me like Sunday evening. I'm like,
we was talking about
Saturday evening.
I could get through Sunday morning almost okay. Somewhere around 1 or 2 o'clock on Sunday, I'm like,
no, Ivory, I misspoke. I mean Saturday evening. I'm already thinking
Already
like, oh man,
quitting?
Sunday I got already. Yes,
I
it done
I
already
try
interrupted.
really hard not to let myself feel it on Saturday. And
The
Sunday
most free
morning, I
time I
swear I'm
have
like,
is from 6 p.m. Friday to probably 9 p.m. Saturday.
okay, well, stop talking about it. That's the show, so we can flesh
Okay,
it out. It's called the Sunday Scares.
I like that.
That was Antoine's idea. This was another one I had. Philosophies you live by.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I sure got some of them too.
Hmm. So we could both go through like a list of philosophies we live by.
And on the side note to that, you don't watch The Matrix enough.
I mean, I like the
I could do a whole I could do a whole Bible
Matrix. On the Matrix.
philosophy on The Matrix, like just based off of things that were said and noticed and like life principles off of the Matrix.
You know, I'm like that with Lord of the Rings. I can do
The
a
first three,
whole
or
I
is
can
it
do
the Bilbo?
whole
I didn't get into the
messages on
Bilbo
Lord of
Baggins
the
one.
Rings. Huh?
I have not watched them in so long. I'll be back on. Okay, well, look, maybe we can merge two together. You know, I thought about that. That was one thing that I was thinking about doing by myself, like turning movies into sermons.
Movies in this. I like that's funny.
Yeah, and it's meant to be funny, but still have some principles in it at the
Right.
same time too. I've been thinking about that for a while. Yeah, I had to do that.
We
Yeah,
should go back and rewatch Lord of the Rings and turn them into some sermons. I'm telling you that Lord of the Rings will preach.
I'm sure it would. I mean,
Um,
I could do about 7 sermons out of the Matrix.
I have to find this commentary. I should have saved it when I seen it. But somebody was talking about Frodo at the end of the Lord of the Rings, and they was talking about how your actually like your goodness or your courage or like the journey you take to like to be good or do good or whatever they were saying. It's like showing how it really is about the journey and not about the thing.
Mm.
Because they're like, if you think about the thing he set out to do, he actually got there and couldn't do it.
Hmm.
So you know, at the end, he couldn't
Right.
he couldn't destroy the ring. Him and Gollum got to fighting, and that's how the ring got destroyed because he had decided he wasn't gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
This was just a whole discourse about
Uh,
what if it's not about you being able to make some one last stand of goodness? What if it's just about a journey
that's
of
the preaching
goodness?
right there, because that is life. Life is really
That's
never about
life.
a destination.
It's
And
not about
anytime someone, and see, that's it's two things, basically two paths that most people follow. Number one, um, you 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 constantly think about the journey, or you think about a destination and you don't pursue it, or let me say, like, you think about a destination, but you don't set your feet to the journey that will get you there to the destination. And then ultimately you just miss out on a lot of life because you
mm,
never set your feet to it. Or you have people who, and we're gonna stop right here after this because we already went into it. Or you have people who think that life is about a destination.
right.
And then typically when they get to that destination, then they realize that wasn't the fulfillment that they thought they were going to get, because it wasn't about the destination. And in their pursuit to the destination, they really never took the time to enjoy or learn a lot, or learn the lessons of the journey, which was supposed to be um
The
the
main point.
real meat of it. Yeah, the main
That
point of
that
it
was that
was the
point.
journey, which I mean, you can keep telling it. I remind myself that sometimes, but I'm like, no, I need to get to this
I
this
need to
journey
get
is wearing me
there.
down.
Well, because what they were saying was by the time he got there and he couldn't do it, him being who he was supposed to be on the journey still got it done. So he saved Gollum
Okay.
on the journey. He was a good friend to Sam on the
And
journey.
then
Like,
even Sam was like, we're a long way from the Shire. Just think about these stories that you know, would they even believe all these stories that we had to tell?
so it's like him being who he was supposed to be on the journey still ended up getting done what he couldn't do.
Yep.
Anyway, I was just like, the Lord of the Rings freak.
Yeah.
But I put down Lord of the Rings and the journey. So okay.
And then
I
even think
think that's
about
all
on
I
Lord
have.
of the Rings where even Bilbo was wilding out for a second. He's like, you think I could just see it one last time?
Get it right.
Like, ah! I should have told you right there.
Sorry,
Like,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Woo!
wow. And then okay, I'm gonna stop talking, but some of the things just let you know that that destination is not supposed to be your end all be all. One of what you think that destination is supposed to give you fulfillment actually could destroy you.
And a part of your journey might be getting partially destroyed.
Okay, we're gonna stop
Nobody
talking
wants to talk about that.
Mm-hmm. But I'm willing to take that chance. So you let me hit this Powerball, God. We'll figure it out.
I'll take all of it, the good and the bad.
I'll take all of it. I think I'm old enough to where I think I can handle it. Maybe I can't, but I feel like I can.
Okay, so the only other one I had, well, how much is that? 1, 2, 3, was self-hate.
Ooh. Self-hate. Okay, so let's see. Trying to categorize. So backsliding, that's spiritual. Sunday scary anxiety. What does that fall under? Like
I would say the Sunday
could be
scary.
practical or emotional.
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 That's an emotion.
Philosophies that I live by. What would that go under?
Intellectual, probably.
Okay. And then self-hate is what would that go under? Relational.
Yeah.
Okay, so we kind of got one of each.
Backsliding is spiritual.
Ooh. Okay, so let's come up with what's two more spiritual ones we can come up with?
Modesty. Let's just do it again.
Okay. And backsliding, modesty.
I'll call it all things modesty, so it's a different title.
What about all faiths? Like, how do we or how should we interact with other faiths? Have we talked about that before?
Nope.
That'll work.
Okay. Is it something else?
Okay, so that's
about religious fatigue.
What are you talking about when you say that?
Burnt out on church.
Okay, that could be. And I always like that the how to or things to, we have certain things on how to cope with, deal with, handle, prevent burnout. And we have the how-to steps. Those always turn out good. Like the 5 things you want to do if you want to be in a relationship. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Okay. Religious fatigue. Got it. All right. Let's come up with 2 more emotional ones. What are emotions? Okay, so we did nice people. We did fruits of the spirit, which is spiritual but also emotional to some degree. We talked about lying before too. Some of these didn't save. I'm mad that we didn't keep all of them.
Oh yeah, we did talk, but if it didn't save, we might as well go
only the ones that's in StreamYard archive are the ones that save.
Shoot,
all right,
so we
put
need
lying back up there.
If
Yeah, I
it
don't remember
save,
what we talked about.
We can talk about it again. Didn't we do a show once called "The Lies People Tell"? That was
I don't
good.
think so. That don't sound. I remember one lying. The lies people tell. That don't sound familiar though.
Well, let's put it down because I remember doing it. But if you don't remember, then we
okay. So
again.
how's that different? The lies people tell. What do you mean by that? Also, we just talking about different lies that people tell. Oh, okay. You know, one I liked was it the relational cliches?
Oh
that
yeah,
was good. That was good.
Yeah, I like the relational
Absence
cliche.
makes the heart grow fonder.
Oh yeah, I went off. Kind of.
That's the way to get that. Absence will get you. Well, I don't know about fonder, but absence will get you forgot.
Get you forgot. Get you replaced.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's 2 more. I guess we can come up with some other ones later. Let's come up with 2 intellectual.
Negativity.
You said what?
Negativity.
Under emotional?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yes.
Yep, we could do that. Okay, that works. All right, now what we got about intellectual? Now you said philosophies I live by. I really like that one.
We can always do
how to there's one thing that you said. I don't remember the context of what conversation we was talking about, but expanding your capacity.
Yes, expanding your capacity. So important.
That don't seem like it's gonna be a long show to me.
No, it never seems like it.
Okay, philosophies I live by, expanding your capacity.
I was saying you're supposed to, instead of protecting your peace, you're supposed to
right. Yeah. And I've been saying that a while too. I'm like, I was using that example. I'm like, and that's why I was using that chess example. Was that what I was talking to with that?
I think so.
Yeah, like I would get burned out real easy playing chess because my mind would just get fried. But you keep working on it long enough, then you can, you build up that endurance, you build that muscle up. Okay, so expanding your capacity. What else? Intellectual. How do I say this? Like, what is it? Because you know, in relationships or marriages, people talk about being equally yoked. But how do you say it? Like, as far as just friendships or relationships, making sure that you are properly aligned. I don't know how to say it though.
Alignment is good.
Okay.
You want like friendship alignment?
Well, I mean, just just when you say yoked, everybody goes straight to relationships, but alignment has to be in
right. And all the things.
Right.
Relational alignment.
That's 2. Well, I had that under intellectual. I'll leave it under intellectual. Let's cross over some. Let's do 2 more relational. We got self-hate. We talked about divorce. I don't know if that was saved, but we talked about divorce.
We put it down. We never talked about it.
You sure?
Nope, we didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
Put it back on.
Put it back on there then.
It didn't happen.
You know, it'd be hard for me because I be talking about it so much that I be feeling like I already talked about it.
We talked about it on our show.
Okay, so self-hate, divorce. Is there any merge between relational and spiritual, or relational and intellectual, or how do we relational?
Of course, we can always slide a philosophical question in there.
Oh yeah. Well, those we can do. We can have philosophical for each category. That always work. We can do
always slide a read in for the relational stuff because I like that.
So there's I'm trying to think of how to say this. There's one like relational, like it's almost like not divorce, not when things are falling apart, not when you need counseling, like how to redirect the wheel. Like when things are just starting to slightly slide off, how do you
monotony?
You say what?
I said monotony. Marital monotony.
Yeah, but it don't always have to be monotony though. I mean, monotony is one thing that you have to redirect and re-steer, but I'm saying in everything, like when you initially like nip it in the bud type stuff, like before anybody else notices there's a problem. The moment you notice that there's potential for a problem, how do you nip it in the bud early?
I'm trying to think. Relational.
I don't know how to say that though.
I'm like, I know, because sometimes I was saying stagnation.
Well, those are all symptoms that start slowly veering you off of the road.
So you saying you on the road and you ain't off of it?
No, not at all. It's not like you on the road and even you could still be in the middle of the road, but your wheel is just starting to veer a little bit. Like how do you well, to
me that's maintenance.
Maintenance.
Like that's relational maintenance. Right. Relational.
Like even before you go over the line or come close to the, like, how do you just keep yourself in the middle?
Maintenance or recalibration?
I like it. Yeah.
Recalibration or maintenance?
I'm putting both of them. We'll figure out how we go. Okay, those are 2 more for relational. What's the one that we missing? Hold on. Relational. Practical.
I don't know how to put this in the words of a show title, but on the other end of recalibration is your house is on fire. That's what I be telling people. I'll be like, your house is on fire, right?
Yeah.
You gonna do something about that? Y'all gonna nobody gonna get a bucket?
Oh no.
Y'all really finna sit up in here and just like let it burn?
Smoking. Y'all gonna die of smoke inhalation before the fire even get you.
That's been my favorite thing to say now. I'd be like, so y'all just gonna let the house burn down?
I say that all the time.
Okay.
The most relevant analogy, I'll be using that all the time. Like, well, house is on fire.
No, your house on fire, right? I use it for just marriage. I don't know what other people use it for.
Yeah, that's the main thing. What was I gonna say? We had some different formats. Do we I guess we need to be more deliberate about
Yeah, got
different
to be more
formats.
biting because we wanted to do. Well, we did like a man versus woman thing, like the differences between men and women. But I thought we wanted to do once, like have like a panel of women and a panel of men. You know, we had talked about that.
Yeah. The
Um,
mini book series we did was good.
I like the book series. That was good. The mini book series was good.
Still want to do pastor panels probably once a quarter at least.
What topics?
I don't know.
Okay.
Those usually I can take current topics and merge them into something, or if it's something else. I don't know. But I'm never in a shortage of topics to talk about when it comes to that.
Okay. Everything is looking pretty safe. Is it anything salacious or spicy you want to talk about?
What are things that's salacious or spicy?
I don't know.
Ooh, killing.
Killing.
You know what I thought about? Like what would the parameters of forgiveness in the church be?
Parameters of forgiveness. That's just a good topic by itself.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
is.
we
All right, I'll
know we
put that
just
back up there in spiritual.
forgiven, but I
But
mean,
it's like one of they say somebody come to your church and then they get saved and then they come into Christ. I'm trying to do things new. I had a past and then they come clean. I killed somebody. I dumped them in the river 7, 8 years. Like, okay, are you still gonna be on that God forgives everybody? Or are you gonna call the police? Like, what's the line on that?
I'm calling police, but yeah, it's a good topic.
Mm.
I'm calling the po-po. Well, that's over 12 topics, so that's 3
Oh yeah,
months.
That'll run us 3
Good,
4 months.
good to start.
And
Like I
then
said,
including if we throw a philosophical one in there, we do some Reddit stories in between there. That'll run us halfway through the
we
year.
got a good 4 or 5 months of topics right
Yep.
there. So, and like I said, I'm gonna order my stuff this week, so my quality gonna come up a little bit. And I'm gonna have to do some research. I don't know anything about cutting videos, so
Yeah, I wasn't very good at it. I did a couple. I wasn't very good at it, so I'm gonna have to try. And then just to change things up, I do want to do a new intro.
okay, that's a good
It's
idea.
time for that.
Yep.
And I do want to create an outro as well.
It's a good way to mark a new season too. New
Right.
intro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So intro and create an outro. And one of the things that we wanted to do that we didn't, I guess we gotta be more intentional about that, is doing a panel or being on a panel or actually going on location to
Yeah.
different
But I mean, I guess it's about being intentional to reach out to try to get invited somewhere.
right.
Or?
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Well, I think we're good. You got anything else?
No. Other question. So, with trying to get stuff set up with the shorts and the new intro outro, do you want to push it back 1 week, or do you feel like we'll be ready to go next week?
Let's give ourselves an extra week.
Okay.
And then we can set a goal of the intro, outro, and putting together a few shorts. Both of us putting together a few
Okay.
shorts and learning how to
I
do
also
that.
want to work on before we get going, having something set up to automatically post on the page too for a month or so. So
You say what?
I want to set up our Facebook page to automatically post um, something a couple
Okay.
times for at least a month or two, just to see how it
Okay.
goes.
I ain't even know Facebook could do that.
Yeah. So you could just
Well, I
go
mean,
ahead and put all the stuff you wanted to post, and it'll just do
uh,
it for you, so you don't gotta keep remembering to go do it. It
okay.
would just be me compiling like questions we want to ask, or a
Right.
video, or inspirational, just whatever, like compiling all of it and setting it up so
Dang, I
it'll
was
post
just thinking about
every
something simple.
Wednesday and Friday or something. Because since we do the show Monday, if we have something, some post Wednesday, some post Friday, that's kind of a constant all week.
Right. Man, I
Thing
just
happen.
had a question that came and left. Oh man. I don't know. I guess I had to think about it later. You just sparked a question in me and it came and it went just like that. Okay, we're talking about the post. Who's talking about the Facebook? Oh, um, do we want to look into paying Facebook so that we don't be
What
permanently
do they
shadow
want us to
banned
pay?
from
What
exist?
they're asking us to pay
I
them
don't
to
know.
not delete our videos?
Well, I'm not sure about that. I know the first thing they do is you'll go out to a lot more viewers. Like the people who's actually viewers of yours will see your content versus. I don't know what else. I know that's what it do. I don't know as far as because the crazy thing is like I said, I'll look on your page and it won't even show that you live. Like that's insane. It's crazy. So I don't know. I might have to look and see
But
what
it's
are the benefits
if
are
it,
paying for it and how much is it. I'll
if
look at
it's
that.
not too much, and I mean it's actually gonna, I mean, because I think when we first started, I might have boosted a couple of our videos. I mean, be
Yeah.
like $2 or $3. I mean, it ain't the end of the world or
Yeah.
nothing.
But then you know what's crazy too? They still be lying.
They be lying about who it boosted to.
Well, they lying about who be actually be seeing it.
Mm.
You know,
Oh yeah, because more people see it than they tell us see it.
people be coming to me all, yeah, I was watching you. I'm like, really? Wow.
Because it
Amazing.
said that it was 0 people watching.
Right.
It said 6 people watched, but how did 8 people comment?
Right. 8 people comment. How all these random people I don't even talk to on a regular basis come to me talking about they've been watching and I'm like, what? Just be lying. Golly. So now make part of it make me wonder, is it actually being reached more people or is it just gonna show you how many people is being reached too since you do it? I don't know. But I'll look into it.
Okay, so yeah, I will get busy on that part of it, setting up the post, and then yeah, we can both start seeing who can figure out these shorts.
I feel like once we figure it out, then it'll probably be pretty. It ain't gonna be as
Probably.
long to do once we get in a routine. Once we have the intro and the outro and the little bumper set and all of it, I don't think it. It took me a long time to do the couple ones that I did, but if I did them on a regular basis, I don't think it'll. I don't think it'll be long.
Yeah.
And then knowing how to shrink them down, like it's ways where you can cut out certain areas, just condense it in a way that you cutting out extra airspace and I don't know. Yeah, we'll do it. Figure it out.
Okay.
Got to do
Mm.
something. I want to live off of what I love doing.
Oh well, look. Oh, you don't know how I've been just dream. Me and Ebony thinking up TikTok shops right now, and pages where we post random stuff so we could sell stuff. I mean, I'm just trying to think of a way. I be online living this life. How can I put 5 things together? And I'm just saying I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm at this point.
Well, you heard us, Lord. So you give us an avenue while we
Yes,
while
please.
while we're searching blindly. You show us the light.
We are searching blindly, but show me the light. I will walk through the tunnel.
Yeah. All right. I love you, sister.
All right. Love you too. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.